Hey.
Oh, hey, Third.
Oh, that is
Hello.
not late at all. You're 2 minutes late.
Nice. Not
So
too bad.
you got the vaccine?
Yeah, the second dose.
Ooh, nice.
Very good. Very good. Yes.
You'll feel the side effects in the morning, I guess.
The first shot I had just sucked the energy out of me, which wasn't great, and the second one was just a non-event.
Yeah, same with me.
All right. So, back in the Necropolis of Yithrin. Now, of course, last week you tried to recite the rite of the arcane octad right in front of the Yitlin Mythalar, and Mr. Stello in his booming bass voice read it, and nothing happened. So Icebreakers, as you stand on the verge of A, cracking the Mythalar, and B, going into the huge spire of Yithrin, what would you like to do?
I guess we discussed about going to the park and getting some wood for the wand from the first verse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you wander over to the Arbitorium, and it's golden leaves, and it's inside a sunken basin. It's a little bit sunk into the thing there, and it's odd. I mean, trees growing in this place that I've been referring to as Necropolis. You know, the city of the dead, which is it's a very descriptive way to describe the city. But this is the one place where life is thriving. Now you notice as you get closer, there's some grey vapor that come up from vents like just below the forest floor, and they rise above the treetops, and then boom, disperse down in rain. And as you get there, you look up, and there's a hemisphere above you. It looks like a sky above it. Now you assume like normally the sky would be nice blue skies, white clouds, but for now it's this illusionary thing that you assume is illusionary on top of it flickers between a wild storm and a vast field of stars. So it's like they've created their own little mini ecosystem here, complete with a view.
I think Stella would just stop and just stargaze absent-mindedly, not having seen the starry skies in months. So just
Years,
out.
Years, in fact. There's no stars in an endless winter. So
that's true.
Years.
Can I try to look for tracks to see if there's any kind of animals living in this type of biome?
Sure, make me a survival check.
Oh.
You don't see any tracks of any note. I think it would be appropriate, though, for Stello. Can you make me a nature check, please?
Oh, yes.
So you wander around the Arbitorium for a while, and lots of nice trees here. And even with an 11, it's not that hard to spot. Right in the center of this grove is this massive tree that stands out from the rest of the trees, just by its sheer height, if nothing else. And the other thing that attracts your attention to what you assume is the nether oak is on its gnarled trunk. There almost appears to be the image of some sort of face on the trunk. Similar to Treebeard, I assume you're familiar with Treebeard from the movies?
Oh, yeah. Destiny will cast Comprehend Languages with her staff on herself and on Stella.
Okay.
Just in case the tree speaks.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Stella would walk up to the tree and put his hand to it and, ask, Are you alive, Mr. Oak?
You do that, and there is no response from the tree.
Could I inspect it to see if the tree is dead or alive, or like more in a not alive in a sentient sense, but if it's dead, like its roots been destroyed or anything?
Another nature check.
That's better.
Yeah, it is definitely alive in the way that an oak tree is alive. I mean, you see fresh green leaves on it. You know, it's you check for maybe it's rotting from the inside, as trees are wont to do. But no, this appears to be a perfectly healthy oak tree.
Perhaps he's sleeping. I'm just going to give the tree a gentle knock. Dunk, dunk.
Okay. Okay. You see the with the gentle knocking, the eyes, which are closed, it opens its eyes and kind of looks at you, and just a low grumbling comes from it.
Stella is going to try to appear as diplomatic as possible and give a cursory bow and ask, can you speak, honored tree?
Yes, I can. What is it you want of me?
Well, you see, we seek a wand made from another oak in order to end an endless winter.
Look around me, and I see trees alive with life. The rain falls. I know nothing of this winter you speak about. You're lying to me.
No, I'm not. You appear to be in a nice, enclosed space, and I don't think the passage of time is really going to make the outside world harm this place, I would say. But well, in the outside world above us, the trees around us are dying. It's just no spring. They can't spread their seeds, and no new trees will grow.
Make a persuasion check, Stello. No, the tree is speaking in common.
Okay.
But Beer, make me a persuasion check.
Good horse.
You speak of the outside, of winter. All I know of humanoids is they come with axes, and they smash, and they destroy. Why would you be no different? You are no better than those who wield the axes. And with that, the tree comes up to its full size and takes a mighty swing and prepares to swing at you. Well, persuasion is not enough to convince a tree, apparently. So Stello and Theodore, sounds like you're kind of close to the tree as you were listening in.
Yep.
What about Tenzin? Where would Tenzin be?
Like, not too far away, but not up close.
Okay. Snuggles next to Theodore. What about Destiny?
And Destiny next to Theodore as well.
Destiny next to Theodore as well. Villain will kind of come around the other side to flank it.
Destiny will be behind Theodore, just hiding,
Okay.
I guess. Using Theodore as mid shield.
Okay. Okay. So, drag you across to this map I created. My best work, but it'll do. And I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative as this tree takes a massive swing at you. So as you were saying this, the tree right in the center of the grove comes up. This cool little feature I found on D&D Beyond. You can share artwork in the chat. This is what the tree looks like.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Legs.
And as it comes up, it says, "Do not trust those who bring axes. The trees of the forest will rise up and destroy you." And with that, another one of these creatures emerges. And let me roll them into initiative. So I can't working with that. And
Can Theodore just as a free action shout something out?
sure, I love free actions.
Let's prove to them we're different and not fight them. Let's move to the edge of the forest.
Okay, we'll get there in just a sec. We'll see how this initiative works out first. Okay. So the tree rises up. It kind of strains it back, and then it points to the tree to the right of him, and it too brings up. Stello, it's getting ready to beat the crap out of you. What do you do?
Stello is going to cast a spell, and let's see. He's going to cast Guardian of Nature.
Okay.
4th level, assume the form of the great tree, so his skin becomes like bark, starts growing leaves from his hair, and yeah, it looks more tree-like than Goliath at this point. He's going to say, let's see, that's concentration. Look upon my appearance. Do I look like someone who would strike down a tree?
I do not know you. Come and you ask for things, tell lies about the weather. I'm going to say you're going to have it at disadvantage because it's already angry at you, but advantage because you're in the form of the tree. So it's just going to be a straight persuasion check.
Let's see, do I have no inspiration? Okay, let's see.
Lies, more lies. And I say that's your action to persuade.
Yeah, let's see, that's a bonus action to cast, so let's see. It's difficult terrain, 15 feet of me, so I'll just add on a little marker. Let's see. 15. There we go.
Okay, cool. So the tree's not hearing anything. And from one of the bushes, this little creature, it looks like a twisted human almost, but in tree form. And it sees Destiny. And these little needles, like, come rushing towards Destiny. And they roll a 17. Does that hit Destiny?
Nope.
Okay, so these little boom, boom, boom come right out of her sight, and she dodges underneath them. Tenzin. 2 trees.
I'm gonna take the dodge action,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna walk this way. We're not gonna fight them. Oh, excuse me. And then I'll bonus action. Dash.
Bonus action dash. Okay.
Oh, whoops, that was fiction. Oh, no, that's right.
Okay, another one of these twisted humanoid creatures emerges from the bushes near Villain. Oh, do I roll Villain in? Okay, let me roll Villain to initiative. But regardless, little creature then shoots out these little needles at Villain again. With a 15, they hit her. She's like, the gods, damn it. Damn trees. She takes the damage. Destiny.
Destiny will move 25 feet to the east, towards the edge of the forest.
Okay.
And then dash another 25 feet, because, yeah, if we're not fighting them, just making some distance between them,
Okay.
putting some distance.
Another one of these creatures moves from it. They're not saying anything. Once again, they fire 3 needles at Theodore, but Theodore easily dodges underneath them. The massive treant that starts it, he looks down at Stella and says, "You come with axes. I see swords and weapons in your hands that will destroy nature." And he brings up his massive trunk, rolls a natural 20, and follows it up with a 16. So I assume the natural 20 obviously hits, but the 16 will miss.
Yes.
So as a slam, this boom, absolutely clocks you, and you take 28 points of damage.
Using my reaction to use Stone's Endurance. So, well, reduce that by 15.
So
Let's
13
see.
damage.
13.
Yep. So just hit you across the one, but then you dodge the next one, and the tree trunk just smashes into the ground. Ogun.
I tell the others that maybe if the trees can move, maybe we can try to lead them out of this dome to show them the winter that's outside of this place. Yeah, I'm gonna dash away as well, and just see if they follow.
Okay, we'll see what happens on their turn. What did I get? Oh, I still don't have villain in there. Come on, villain. There we go. So that was Ogun's turn. Ah, she comes up next. She shouts out to Stello. "What are we doing, Stello? Are we fleeing? Should I
Yes,
attack?"
just get out of the park.
And she dashes away north. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as she does, the treant, who has a massive reach, is... it takes a slam attack her with a tree trunk. Blocks her on the back of the head for 16 damage. And she shouts back, "You better know what the hell you're doing." "Know what the hell you're doing, Stello. It's unbelievable." That will be her turn. And another one of these creatures hiding in the tree comes out and is going to take a shot at Theodore with its needles. But they miss. Theodore.
Theodore will take the disengage action to prevent the big tree from hitting him, and then he'll move like over here towards the edge as well.
Okay. Snuggles.
I'll tell Snuggles to... I'm guessing Stella will go away, so he won't need him. I'll have Snuggles next to me.
And as you go, the treant takes a slam attack. This was a different one. Ah, but it rolls a natural 1, so Snuggles easily slips out the way. Windfall.
Windfall will join Destiny. Just hover above.
Okay, the secondary treant, the treant kind of boosh, boosh. Stella, can you make me a nature check, please?
Yeah.
Ooh, very good. So you see this one here is talking to you and cursing at you, and very angry about the axe and stuff that you bought. This one here doesn't seem to have the same intelligence. It is not mocking you. It is not complaining about the trees. It seems like some version of a treant, but there's something different about it. But it still has a big, massive slam attack, and it's going to hit you twice with its tree branches, rolling a 19 and a 23.
Yep, both hits.
First one, 18. Both of them 18, so a total of 36 damage. As it just boosh, boosh, clocks into you. Taking a bit of a beating for the trees there, Stello.
Yeah.
So as you shake yourself back to consciousness almost as you're momentarily dazed by these blows. What do you do?
Let's see. Disengage and move away. Let's see. 5, 10, 5, 30. I guess, yeah, and try to just shout out, "We are not fighting you! Do you not see that?"
And yet you bring axes and swords and weapons that are the tree's enemies. You speak a lot of words, but you still carry the weapons that destroy trees. Make me another persuasion check at disadvantage.
There are no axes on me. I don't think any of us have axes.
So Stella, you have a bow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Snuggles has claws that could shred a tree. Theodore, you have a trident, don't you?
Yes.
What does Tenzin have?
He doesn't carry weapons.
Ogun?
A sword and a bow.
Your friends carry the destructions of the trees. You associate with the destroyers of forests. Anything else, Stella?
They're meant for defending ourselves, not to chop down trees.
Yeah. Okay. You had your persuasion roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so how fast can these guys move? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Well, actually, they'll shouldn't have moved them all at once. But actually, they do actually. No, we'll do it this way. So the Needlebright shoots claws at Stello, but it misses. Tenzin hanging back without weapons. What do you do?
He's just gonna say, "Come on, you stupid tree. We haven't been hostile to you once. Who's ever cut down a tree with a sword before?" And that's all. I'm gonna keep doing the dodge action though.
Okay, you can make me a persuasion roll as well.
I'm guessing at disadvantage.
Yep, disadvantage. They are angry at you. Oh, they're now angrier. So the trees kind of ignore you completely, and their focus seems to be on Stello. This one is going to shoot at Velen again, but misses as a tree spines. But she dodges underneath this tree here. No damage done. Destiny.
Destiny will cast slow on some of them.
Okay.
So I'll take a 40-foot square. Just a second.
What type of save is
Square. Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
I guess on the big two.
Okay,
Just-
both of that trans. So the main one who's been talking to you rolls a 14, and the other one rolls a 6.
Hold on, I can also hit
Okay.
this one. So all three of
And
them.
rolls a 2. So does a 14 pass?
No.
Okay, so they are all slowed. No, that's quite simple, but that'll do. There are slowed.
And then she'll move another 25 feet east, like off the map.
Okay. Destiny is concentrating on slow, and they know you cast it. So you see that both the transit, their voice even drops another couple of octaves. Well, its voice, only one of them's talking. Now another needle bright takes another, shoots much of needles at Stello. Once again, rolls a 5. These guys are rolling terrible. And then the secondary treant doesn't. Can only 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to take the dash action to get right up to there under the slow things. I believe it's a save at the end of its turn, but it's still slowed. Ogun.
These trees that's around here,
Mm-hmm.
are those oaks or only these two?
There are... I guess there's some other oaks. We'll say the trees that look like this one with the spiky leaves are oaks.
Okay. Because I'm thinking, it only says that we need one wand from the Netherine oak. Can't we just grab a branch from one of these trees and get the hell out of here?
Oh, wake it up.
Well, we're still we're fleeing from the other trees anyway, so maybe it wouldn't matter if we flee from another one as well.
Now, I will say that these ones that are moving around, they're oaks. This is a different species of oak, but you're more than welcome to try. See if it works.
Can I make a nature check to see if there's any
Sure.
big difference between those?
Yep, nature check. Yep. I mean, as I said, they're both oaks. These ones haven't sprung to life and attacked you, so there's something inherently different between this oak tree and this oak tree. You're not 100% sure.
Okay.
Maybe you could get it from here, but you do know these ones are sentient and these ones are not. So I'll let you deduce from there.
I'm going to ask the others what they think. Should we try to take a branch, or should we try take a branch with force, or should we try to be diplomatic?
Destiny will yell, I can have Windfall pick something from the floor.
I could also try to grab a branch from this one. Since it's slowed, it's probably easier to dodge away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should try that. Yeah, I'm going to move closer to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna move right behind Theodore.
You could try to pick it up from this tree, right? That's another oak as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it only says we need one from the nether oak. Should we do that? Take one from this and hope that it works?
I mean, if something's lying on the floor, maybe pick that one up. Don't break it off the tree.
Yeah.
You can make a perception check if you like, Ogun, to see if you can find a tree branch that has maybe fallen from one of the oak trees.
Yeah, okay, I'll go here instead.
Okay.
Do a perception check to see if I find a suitable branch.
Yeah, you do find a branch that's fallen off here. Looks fairly fresh. Maybe within the last 2 weeks or so. It's about 3
Yeah.
foot long.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
grab that and
Okay.
leave.
Okay, cool. So look around, grab an oak branch, and look around getting ready to leave. Valin screams out, what about these pine needle throwing things? Can I kill them? Please just let me kill something.
Just get out of the forest.
Yeah,
We'll meet you at the... What's the nearest tower? Conjuration Tower, I think.
Okay. And this thing's going to take a step forward. Shoot its needles at Stello, but they miss once again. Theodore.
Theodore will run out of the forest and take snuggles with him.
Okay. And Windfall.
Destiny will send Windfall to scout out this tree and pick up a branch, just as a spare to the one we got, if she finds anything.
Make a perception check, I think, at advantage.
Yep.
there we go. She finds one fresher than the one Ogun took, so maybe a few days old. Once again, about a 3-foot branch. I think Windfall is useful carrying, could carry it, so yep. She also has a an oak branch. So Windfall flutters over, looks around, grab the branch. The tree ant, I'll just get it to do its save first. No, it's going to continue to be slowed, but it can only take one attack at Stello, and it brings down a massive branch on it. Rolls a dirty 20 for 19 bludgeoning. And make me a concentration check, Stello.
Yep.
Okay, you're fine. Sona gets one attack as per the slow spell. And I don't think you can use reactions either, which might be important for you, Stello.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, of course, my turn. Let's see. Move. 13. So we'll put you guys in the difficult terrain, as I guess roots grow around my feet. And I guess he's gonna make a last ditch effort and leaf through his component pouch and just show a gilded acorn and a flower, and take out his herbalism kit and say, look upon these tools. These are not the tools of a woodsman or someone who chops down trees and ruins nature. We have not fought against you. We have simply communicated what we need to do. We are not here to harm you. Please understand.
Once again, you present a good case with all your herbs and everything, but these trees remain angry at you. If nothing else, they've had spells cast on them. So once again, a persuasion check, just straight.
Yep.
You use the components of the forest for your own good. You crush and burn and dry out our kin. You think an acorn, the symbol of life, will convince us? You're better than the ones who comes with axes. He's gonna get a break, Stello. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I guess that was my action, so I can't dash. So yeah, I'll stay there.
Okay, another one. Needle Brights fires its needles at you, misses once again. Tenzin.
Okay. So I'm going to. So we're grabbing branches off of trees right now. Is that
Yes.
what we're doing?
From these
Okay.
oaks, you have 2 branches, but nothing from these guys.
So I'm gonna distract them,
Okay.
so the bird can keep picking branches, I guess. And he's going to take out his oil flask and then like a match, and then he's gonna be like, "All right, you stupid fucking trees, you better give us what we want, or I'll show you someone who really fucking wants to take down forests."
Okay. We'll get to that when it comes around to its turn. Okay, but you're threatening them with fire. Okay, got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one will take a shot, but at disadvantage due to the range against Villain, and that misses. Once again, just these needles fly away. Destiny is taking off.
I mean, she's pretty far away, so she'll stay put and just observe the situation. Like, approximately how far is it still to the edge of the forest?
Say another 100 feet.
Oh, it's still that much. Then she'll keep moving, yeah, towards
Okay.
the edge of the forest.
Okay, as Stello remains true, still within range. The needle blights. Yep.
Hold on. I do have an idea. She'll
Okay.
cast Wall of Force.
Okay.
So she'll just make a force. I used gray color, that is not very visible, but she'll produce a wall between Stallo and all the living plants.
Okay. Does Wall of Force require concentration?
Yeah,
Nice.
she'll drop slow.
Okay. Got it. And short of a disintegration spell, spoilers, Treants don't have access to the disintegration spell. Yeah, we'll get there. So with Tenzin getting his oils ready, the force goes out, the tree is returned to life. And this Treant says, "You see what I mean? You hang out with people who threaten the forest with fire. You may destroy it this time, but the forest will rise again." Is this where the Wall of Force ends?
It's about 120 feet wide, so no, the map is not 120 feet wide, I think.
I want to say it starts stomping towards the north to get around the Tree of Force. A Wall of Force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Heads up there. Ogun.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Bye.
One thing I will say, Tenzin, is you were threatening to light the forest on fire. The Treant. Actually, make an intimidation check. Actually, Tenzin, make an intimidation check.
Okay. I will use my side-bolstered neck to add a D8 to that.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 13.
13. Let me just check something. Now what I said happens. It's very angry at Tenzin, and it moves away. I'm going to say, if you want to, Tenzin, as a held action, you can set the forest on fire.
Well, I don't plan on setting the forest on fire. That's fucked up. I was just trying to scare him.
So it was a bluff. Okay, cool. Ogun.
Yeah.
Can't hear you, bud.
You're a bit low.
I'm leaving. Leaving the map.
Oh, okay. So just dashing away. Cool.
Yeah.
Balin does the same thing. She rushes away. The Needle Bright will head up here. Theodore.
Theodore he'll actually cast Aura of Vitality and heal Stallo a bit, because it's a 30-foot radius aura, and as a bonus action he can heal every turn.
Okay,
so
nice.
it's a 2d6 healing.
Oh, nice.
Okay, cool. Okay.
And it is concentration, so I'll just mark it.
Okay. Snuggles continues off the map.
Both Theodore, after Theodore heals Stallo, he'll keep within 30 feet of Stallo. So if Stallo moves, then Theodore moves.
Okay.
But Snuggles will stay with Theodore all the time.
The tree that's not talking is going to continue to try and get around this wall of force. So kind of like 30 feet off the map. Stello?
Let's see. I think Stella would just, action dash, rush off. 10, 15. And 30 feet more.
Okay. I'm going to say if everybody is dashing away with the trees moving at your speed but having to get around this wall of force, we can exit initiative as you guys are just running out of the forest. And with the delay of the wall of force, you're safely away from them. They don't appear to be pursuing you.
And we got 2 branches, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now all we have to do is learn how to make a wand.
Are you a wood carver, Theodore?
I have wood carving tools, or I can make wood carving tools. Let me check. I'm proficient in leatherworking, smithing tools, tinker's tools, thief's tools, painter supplies, and alchemist supplies. but no woodworking supplies.
Mm.
Although Destiny will say I can cast fabricate and turn it
Oops.
into a shape of a wand. Although a branch itself looks like a wand, so maybe we don't actually have to do much. Just maybe trim it a little.
Sorry, I don't know
By the
why I
way,
dragged you to the Heg map. Sorry about that. It's the wrong map.
by the way, Theodore, yeah, could you use the rest of the aura
Yeah,
vitality?
I was just gonna say you're the only one hurt, so I'll use all the turns to heal you for 2d6. So that's 20d6 of healing. I'm sure that'll heal you. That'll top you up.
Yeah, it's 2d6 per round. Yeah.
Yeah, for 10 rounds. So I
Okay.
guess I hope that puts you to maximum.
And I used one already, so that's 18d6, I guess.
Yeah.
You can be on full hit points if you like. There we go.
Oh, thank you. That's a good spell.
Almost all ones and sixes.
Okay, so you're at the side of the forest. Stello gets healed up. Where would you like to go?
Somewhere safer, just in case they follow, so out of their sight.
Okay, so dash a little bit past this building here. Yeah, and as I said, they don't appear to be pursuing you.
Oh yeah, have we been to this building? I don't think so, right? Looks like a castle.
Barracks, perhaps.
I don't think we've been inside this building. But
Oh, what does it look like?
Well, you're not sure, but it's obviously a huge building, lofty turrets, in a state of disrepair, and the ground below is littered with rubble, and a giant-sized door at the base of the structure stands slightly ajar.
Should we head inside and see if we can make those wands, perhaps?
Well, we don't know if it's safe. We could send
Scout it out.
Windfall, or you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sneaky, pretty perceptive, more perceptive than a bird.
Sure. But if you don't mind, I'll send the bird with you, just in case you get
I
into
do
trouble.
like company. So yeah, I guess me and Windfall will scout it out.
Okay. So if you're sneaking in, make me stealth checks. Okay. So, you sneak in, Tenzin, being very quiet as you go. And what you see inside it appears to be some type of library. And you see a jackal-headed humanoid wandering around, and it's got to be spectacles on. It's kind of wandering around with a bunch of scrolls in its hand. And right next to it is this strange-looking penguin-type creature. And it's walking behind this other creature with a small cart laden with books. And you see the creature, and it looks like this.
What the heck? While still staying hidden, I am going to use where is it? I'm going to use my psychic whispers on it. And I still want to stay hidden.
Okay.
but I'm just gonna say, hey man, is it safe in here?
So that's a message you can
And
send directly to this weird penguin's mind without being
oh
heard,
no,
I assume?
to whichever one looks smarter. Probably the one with the glasses.
Okay.
This is what it can do, and we don't have to share language for him to
Okay.
understand.
Okay, so you're communicating to this jackal-headed humanoid. Okay. It stops and looks around and says, who is that? Are you the new librarian? Show yourself.
I'm gonna say, I'm actually the ghost librarian,
Make me a
perpetually invisible.
make me a deceptions check, Tenzin.
And I will side bolstered knack that
Okay.
to add a D8. D8, D8, D8. Oh, 15.
15. And says, oh, what that are you able to find books for me? I don't really care if you're alive or dead.
Yes.
Okay. So I still don't see you, but that's okay. I need you to help me find the Book of Keeping. It's somewhere in this library, and hell if I can find it. Find me the Books of Keeping.
Is the Dewey Decimal System in place for this library?
No. That's a bit of a mess. There's books, everything all around the ground.
Okay. Remind me, what does it look like?
It's a black leather-bound tomb with Books of Keeping on the side of it. And to describe it, it's fairly thick book.
I'm going to first I'm going to spend a quick second to psychic whisper to Destiny and Theodore, say, this is actually a library. No, you can't hear anything because it's all happening in his head.
That's true.
Cool, true.
He says that there's a bespectacled jackal man, and this is a library, and I'm gonna mess with him. So I'll look for the book while still staying hidden, I guess.
Okay. Okay, it's going to take. It's going to take. It's a massive library. Unless you get incredibly lucky, it's going to take you hours to find this book.
Oh, never mind. Then I'm gonna just throw a random book at his direction.
Okay, I'm going to say
That's actually that would look the opposite of the description he gave me.
Well, throwing the book, I'm going to say, is going to reveal your location. Are you good with that?
Would I be able to throw and then hide again?
With disadvantage.
Okay. I can live with that. So disadvantage. And I will side bolstered knack also.
Okay.
D8, D8. Where the heck is D8? Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, let me just do one thing. Gotta just change the setting here.
And with a 2, I still got 15. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Okay. Okay, so the creature. Let's see. Oops, why did that go there? here. Okay, so you throw the random book and it bounces the other side of this jackal-haired creature, and bounces, and he looks, and that's enough for you to duck behind a bookcase or whatever, and it just appears. And the creature picks up, says, "This is not the book. Keep looking."
Sorry. I'll keep searching. I'm
Okay.
new, so I don't know the place very well. And then I'm just gonna leave.
Okay.
And then let the party know of what I found. I don't know what a book of keeping is. Maybe you guys do. You seem pretty smart, Theodore and Destiny.
Would we know? Like with a history check or something?
Yeah, make a history check. What these books of keeping are.
We're both proficient, so I'll just roll for each one.
Okay. Okay. Theodore has no idea. You know, it's something to do with true names. It contains names of things. And that's what you get with a 22. So the books of keeping hold names. For what reason, you don't know. Like, is it names of dragons or devils or demons or something else entirely? You don't know. But it just contains a list of names.
Theodore says, I would love to see this library. And Destiny agrees, because they like books and knowledge. Do you think, was it Ogun that was in there? Or no,
Tenzin.
Tenzin was in there. Okay. Tenzin, were they friendly? Could we show up there and did they seem in any way hostile?
I don't think he seemed hostile. He had glasses.
Okay. Would you mind if we go in? Like, it could be just me, just Theodore and Destiny. If you don't want to go in, no worries. But we want to see this.
I don't think we should split up our party. I'll go with you. I like knowledge.
I can come with you. I guess we should all go together, and unless the guy would be frightened of us.
I too would like to go in there. Who knows what secrets are contained within.
Yeah, he wasn't scared of a ghost. I think he'll be fine. With 5 living people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 living people.
Theodore will cast Enhance Ability Charisma on himself and suggest he goes first and talks to them to see if they'll let them in. If they'll let us in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're all wandering with the enhance ability going. Yeah. And as you enter this jackal-head creature, aha! Definitely new librarians. Quick, chop chop! I need to find the books of keeping. Off you go.
Right away, sir.
Okay.
And do we do like investigation checks to find the book or something?
Yes, I'm going to tell you that the books are scattered everywhere. If there was a Dewey Decimal System, it has collapsed. The books are everywhere. So you think to do a thorough search of the library could take up to 3 hours.
Destiny and Theodore are fine with that because they want to see what all the books are on, what topic they're on.
Okay.
It might actually take more than 3 hours because they'll probably browse through them.
Okay, just a second. It's going to be easy. Stello, can you quickly go to the other voice channel, please?
Oh, yeah.
So as you're hanging around in the background, this weird penguin creature comes up to you. And you kind of notice that this creature is not able to talk for some reason. And it looks a little blind almost as well. You see the milkiness in its eyes. But he passes you a little piece of leather and then waddles away closer to the jackal-head creature. And you look at the piece of leather, and scratch into the piece of leather are the words to help me, written in common.
Okay.
Okay? So that's what happens while everybody else is searching. So I'll let you decide what you do about that. And let's bounce back over. Oops. Okay, so everybody who is searching, please make me an investigation check.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice. Mm-mm. Ooh, wow, nice rolls. So, so you find a couple of interesting things. If you remember, over here there was a chain lightning tournament stadium type of thing. You find a book that explains the rules for that. So if you ever decide to have a game of chain lightning, we can deal with that. There is another tome you find about one of the mages who survived Ythrin's crash. It describes how the city fell from the sky in the attempts of its doomed survivors to escape. And inside of this one, dealing with the history of it, you find this line here, which is the last line in this kind of history of the fall of it. And you do also learn some other things. Let's start with our first natural 20. Ogun, can you roll me a d20, please?
Sure.
You learn. I'll get you roll again. You already know that one. So this was the law from the 7. I'll just remind you, this is the one you had before. Okay. You also learn the following piece of lore about Ythrin. And let's see who else rolled well. Destiny, you can roll as well. One. Okay, natural 1 isn't bad. Okay, you find out this piece of lore. And finally, Theodore. $11. You find out this piece of lore. You don't find the book that this guy was looking for.
While we're searching, can we ask the person what he needs the book for?
Look, if you're working as librarians, it should be enough just to, find what I'm asking for. So reasons are my own, but I need to find these books. So chop chop!
Well, after about 3 hours, I'll say it's nowhere in plain sight.
Keep looking!
Could we make an investigation check for secret doors or compartments?
I'm saying during your thorough search of the library, you do find some nooks and crannies, and there's no secret locations to be found. So keep looking! You've given up too easily.
As we're looking, I'm going to go up to Destiny and and ask her, did you see that strange creature that's following the librarian around, or the keeper? It passed me a strange note on a leather. Is it leather satchel or leather scrap?
Scrap of leather, and it looks like it scratched the words with its beak or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna show her. He gave it to me, or just showed it to me?
I gave it to you.
Gave it to me. I'm gonna show Destiny the scrap, which says, "Help me." Do you think that creature might be someone sentient that's been transformed, or is it just a strange blind penguin? It seemed sentient to me.
I could use detect magic to see if it was transmuted into another sort of creature.
Mm.
And I'll use my action to, or is it possible to, while we're searching for the book, to just hide away for 10 minutes and you cast it as a ritual?
Yeah, easy enough to do.
Okay, just to save a spell slot. I will do that, and then I guess I'll get close to that creature to see if anything pings.
No magic pings from this penguin type thing.
Stello is going to go up to the keeper and say, "Good sir, are you the? What is your role here at the library?"
I'm looking through the shelves. What do you think? It's a library. I'm looking for information.
Oh, I'm just wondering, because, this city has fallen in a state of disrepair for many hundreds of years, it seems. Were you a citizen of Eastern?
No, I'm not a citizen of Ythrin. I'm a visitor here, looking for texts. Why are you not getting this through? Libraries.
Yeah,
People use libraries to find out information.
Yes, I'm just wondering. I was kind of curious. Your friend there, it doesn't look like any penguin I've seen.
Okay.
I've hunted walruses and hunted along the coast, but he seems. What are those strange red growths on his head?
Don't
Is he
know.
your friend?
He follows me around. He helps me.
Oh. Is he your familiar?
It's just a penguin that helps me.
Oh.
And you remember, it's dragging a cart behind it with lots of bits and pieces in the back of it.
Hmm.
And you see there's lots of books and bits and pieces there.
Hmm. I'm going to go up to Destiny and ask it, did you get any magic?
No, nothing. But it made me think, if the creature can't talk to us, maybe Tenzin can telepathically communicate with it.
Oh, yeah.
That way it can tell us freely what it wants and why it needs help.
Going in for Tenzin of it.
While pretending to look like I'm searching, I'm going to be like, "Hey, penguin,
Who's there?
it's me, the guy with the tattoos."
Okay. It can reply back.
Yes, it can reply back.
So this wow, your voice is in my head. Wow, this is cool. Can you help me? I need to get out of the servitude of this devil. Can you help me?
Oh my gosh, he's a devil. Yikes.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
a literal devil?
like a literal devil. Very, very powerful spellcaster. I've seen it point fingers at creatures, and then the creatures die, and they come up as undead creatures.
Oh shit.
Jeez Louise. Do you know what he's looking for that book for?
Yeah. He's looking for the names of some creatures, some things called looking for a book that contains the true names of every Yugoloth that's ever been created. And you know, Yugoloth is another type of demon, and it kind of looks like this. And you know that the true names of demons are important, and so he's looking for this tomb to get the true names of these creatures, which will give him an advantage, no doubt. See, a very powerful creature. He's looking for the true names and it's going to take me back to the hells, and it's going to do all sorts of things. So, can you get me out of here? But he doesn't want me to leave, so help.
Yeah, I'll help you, buddy.
But he likes my services unless he's not going to let me go. So
Unless you kill him.
As I said, he's turned demons, creatures into undead just by pointing a finger at them.
I'm very powerful, and so are the rest of my group. We can protect you, little buddy.
No, I don't think so. It's too dangerous.
Well, what do you want me to do then? If you don't want me to kill him,
just I don't know. The Devil's Strike. Kill him if you like. I wouldn't be opposed to that. But if you could strike a deal, give him something of equal value, I don't know.
Okay. And then, okay, I'll see what I can do. Okay. I'm going to let my party know about all of this now with the psychic whispers.
Okay.
Should we buy the penguin? Or like just kill him? Because I feel like we could kill him if we wanted to. He's just he's a jackal with glasses.
Would Theodore or Destiny be familiar with the spell that kills creatures? Just
trying to check. What's the highest level spells you can cast?
5th.
You have heard of such a spell. It is well beyond your ability. It's called Finger of Death. You know, it does a huge amount of damage. Let's see, on average it's doing like 50 points of damage. And if you fail it, you die right away and you come back as a zombie. No save. So this thing reduces you to 0 hit points. You're a zombie.
Yikes.
Yeah, Finger of Death is the actual spell.
So Destiny would be insta-killed. Okay, so... And this is what level spell, you said?
7th.
Oh, so he is powerful. Not impossible to kill. I mean, wizards are fragile, but we might take casualties. Devils are known to make deals, but we would need to watch out for loopholes. They like using... they like taking advantage of loopholes, something you fail to see in the wording of the contract or something.
We could, I don't have the spell prepared, but if at some point we could long rest, I could prepare a locate object, find the book of names, and give it to him, and then he, in return for releasing the penguin. I guess the only, I mean, if he's looking to enslave other Yugoloths, that wouldn't be too much of a damage to mortals, I guess.
Yeah, devils and demons are famous for fighting each other, and they prefer fighting each other than us, I guess. So maybe he's got a plan to do some damage to them. Or, I mean, okay, they're still evil, but I'd rather make a deal with the devil than with a demon.
Yeah.
This is what he looks like, by the way.
Oh, he looks like such a nerd. We can kill him.
I mean, we could also
Hey,
hide
what?
away in a corner.
What are you guys talking about over there?
We're
This is
looking
all
should be
going on
searching.
in the- This is all going on in the head. We're all fake searching.
But you're not fake talking.
No, this
We're-
is telepathic psychic whispers.
Oh, you can. Okay, well, if it's a private group chat, then carry on.
I guess we could go look for the book. I could use my spell pass with a trace to make us all stealthy. We would all get a drop on him and perhaps kill him before he gets to use that spell. Maybe you could counter spell it, or yeah.
I could, but I'd have to get a bit lucky because that's a high level spell and counter spell isn't that high.
Mm.
Oh, it would just be a roll.
Yeah, I know. Just role playing a little.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, if we ambush it, we have a very good chance of at least disabling him before he does any serious damage. Hopefully. Or, like Stella suggested, we could make a deal with him. If he waits till tomorrow, we use the locate object and he gives us the penguin in return for the book.
Yeah, I'm fine with either or, to be honest.
Mm. It's going to be a bit of a time since we just long rested, though. So
Yeah.
I mean, we have other things to do to prepare for the Mythalar, so I don't think it'll be much of a problem. We need to make a wand and some other things as well.
yeah, find some poison. That's the poison, and the wand was the only thing that we really actually need. Mask your appearance. If anyone has disguise self or alter self, that would work.
I mean, Destiny has alter self.
Mm.
Or, hold on, let me check. Yeah, I don't have it prepared either. So, I mean, if we take a day to prepare, she can prepare it next day.
Mm.
Okay, should we talk to the devil and try to make a deal with him? Because Theodore and Destiny would vote for making a deal. It's still safer than fighting a high-level wizard.
Yeah. We need to find. I guess it would be better if we already found a book and then we could make a deal. Now we have no grounds of bargaining, I guess.
We'll point out that you did give it a thorough search. You did spend several hours looking for it. You found some useful information, but you did not find the book. So either you did roll some nice numbers, you did give it a thorough search, so it might be that it's very, very hard to find, or not there at all.
We don't need locate object. There's the divination tower can tell us where the book is.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And it's close by.
Yeah.
But who's gonna risk an eye?
Oh shoot! Yeah, I forgot about that. So.
Destiny points at her eye. Do you see this? Lost me an eye.
I guess we need some way to up whoever's doing it, their saving throw some way. I'm not sure how. A resistance spell? No. Bless.
I mean, Theodore suggests bless, and maybe he can boost you up with a flash of genius.
Mm.
That's immediately a +6 to the save at least.
Yeah. Could work. It was a constitution saving throw as well.
Yeah.
I've got a +8. So I think I remember we need to have 17 or so, 18 or 17 or 16. So it needs to be high.
Yeah.
I can. Let's see. I think I have some way to get advantage on Constitution saving throws. Just let me check. Yeah, my let's see, Guardian of Nature. That's Constitution saving throws. Yeah, Constitution saving throws with advantage.
Okay, because enhance ability also gives you advantage on Constitution saves.
Oh no, that's
What
just skills, I think.
It's a Constitution check. The save doesn't count as Constitution check.
I think it's just skill.
Yeah, a save is different from a check.
Okay, so bears and it gives you temporary hit points. Yeah, it doesn't give you advantage. Sorry, because each ability is different.
Yeah, I think I could make it with bless and advantage. But yeah.
I will point out, Stellar, that you already have only one eye.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Theodore also has a +7 on Constitution saves, so Theodore could go, but are we sure that?
What
Well,
are
I mean,
we
if we don't
even
wanna risk
debating
it.
here? We're risking an eye for a damn penguin. Or do we
Yeah,
just
we don't
walk
wanna
away?
risk it. I mean, we could just kill him.
yeah, it's just.
I can't help but point out we have a third option. Just walk away. Must we save every pathetic creature we come across? It's a blind penguin. Let's just go.
So cute.
Shit. She has a point, actually.
It's like cute penguin.
Actually, what if we make
You
a deal?
heartless creatures.
What if we make a deal to give him information where he could find out where the book is in return for the penguin, if he succeeds? Like, we tell him about the divination tower, that he'll get the answer there, and if he finds it with the help of our information, he gives us the penguin. And
that could work.
There's no risk involved for us.
Yeah.
Cool.
But look at the little penguin. You gotta save the little penguin.
Cute.
But you
But
don't
yeah, I
have
agree
to.
with Theodore.
But I just wanted to show the picture again. It is very cute.
That is.
This is the DM's evil plan. Look how cute it is. You have to save it, and then it turns on us.
And look at that chain around its neck. Oh, come on. That's what it's pulling the cart with that chain, that harness thing.
Oh my gosh.
Guy.
Theodore was. Should I? The enhance ability already wore off because we were searching for about 3 hours. Who's the most persuasive? I think Theodore is still the most persuasive.
I could do enhance ability charisma on you.
I can cast it again.
I know, just I have more spell slots just to save yours a bit.
Oh, then if you could, yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, I'll enhance your charisma with a starlight owl or hawk or whatever it's costing.
Okay. So I'll go talk to the mage, the disguised mage or something.
Have you found my damn book yet?
We've searched throughout the library, and we haven't found a thing. Well, we know of a way you could find out where the book is, for sure.
Yes.
I mean, it might not be in this library, but we were wondering if you were willing to make a deal. We would exchange. We would give you this information, and if this information helps you find the book, we would like to take ownership of that penguin that follows you, that creature that looks like a penguin that follows you around.
You want Kingsborough? He's just a damn port, and he gives the penguin a little kick and it squawks out.
Hey, don't hurt our merchandise.
So
It-
you have
it's
a way of
the-
locating the book, and you're willing to trade Kingsport for it.
We have
Yes.
information on how you can locate the book. Because if we locate it, you can't be sure that we won't go after it.
So if you have a way of locating it, make a persuasion check at advantage. Thanks to Fox's cunning, no? Eagle's splendor?
Eagle Splendor.
Yep, at advantage.
I'll give myself a flash of genius for a +5. So 29. Because
All right.
I took a whole feat to be persuasive and I never used it.
So, this is... okay, we have a deal. But I want a few more details first. How exactly can you guarantee that I'll find this book I'm looking for?
There is a tower here that magically provides information about the city. We can tell you how exactly you can ask for the information, and anything we asked turned out to be true. So your questions should get a truthful answer as well.
Now, I know that this city, the magic is a little bit screwy. Are there any risks, any downsides to me?
There's always risk with magic, but you look like a tough guy, so you will probably resist the magic in there. I'm not gonna lie. Do you see the halfling girl over there?
Yeah,
See her missing an eye? Yes. Well, she lost the eye in there. But if you want the book bad enough, it's worth the risk. And to just if you wish, we could even help maybe bolster your constitution a bit.
How's a 29 persuasion, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, fine. We have a deal. Take me to that location.
And Theodore will say, the boost that I can provide doesn't take long, so I'll have to go with you. It only lasts a minute, so I'll go. So yeah, I guess we'll take him to the divination tower.
Yeah.
Okay, so head over to the divination tower. Not sure why Sirenscape isn't working for me, but I'll look at that during our break. So you head over to the divination tower. You go up, and remember there's a great big to the divination tower. What's Y11? Okay, so there's a big, huge crystal ball at the top of it, a 3-foot diameter glass orb, with eyeballs drifting inside of it. Some of them have cataracts, some of them are bloodshot, some of them are pus-filled, but they all turn and approach you. And the creature says, "This is a device. How do I use it?"
Can you remind me how? Just ask it a question or something?
You place your fingers on it and you mention a person or an object.
Okay, so I explained that to him, and I'll bless him before he touches the orb.
Okay. So,
And I'll observe him just to see if I can catch the moment where I can use the flash of genius.
is Flash of Genius for saves as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to have you guys roll this. He places his hands on the thing and he asks for the book that he's looking for. Now, the save for this is actually a DC 20. So let's say Tenzin Roll me a d20, and I'll tell you for Constitution as a +2.
Okay.
So roll a d20. So an 18, he'll save his eye. But we'll
20
see.
plus 2.
Okay.
Oh god.
And your Flash of Bliss.
Plus 1d4, so with a 4 and a 5, he might pass.
Okay, yeah, who was destined to cast Bliss, I believe. So
Theodore cast Bless.
Oh, yes, okay. Regardless, roll a d4. 16.
He's lost his eye.
I want
19
to-
at Flash.
Yeah, with the plus
14.
5, he gets a 9. 19, I think, total.
Okay, so he takes 3d6 damage, which is not a lot for him. But yeah, his eyes just one gets plucked out, blood is just oozing from it, and as his eyeball falls to the ground, you say, "Oh, damn it! Oh, that hurt! Well, I guess you warned me. Ow!" And he says, and he says, "Well, at least I know exactly where that book is. Fine, take the damn bird." And he starts going down the tower, so you can follow him if you like.
If you wish, I can heal that wound at least. It won't regrow the eye, but it'll stop the bleeding.
Sure.
I'll give him a cure once.
Telepathically, I say, are we comfortable with him fucking having a book that lets him control a bunch of, what were they called? Digulus?
Yep.
Demons.
Ugolats.
I mean, devils and demons are enemies, so I think he's gonna use it against them.
Aren't Ugolats like, if devils are lawful and demons are chaotic, Ugolats are more, Stella would know this, of course, but neutral evil, like, merchants and mercenaries in the hells, I would say. This is out of character, so yeah.
Make a history check.
Who?
Stello, it sounds like. Stello.
Oh, no, I'm just saying I would know, but...
Oh, okay. Yeah, so let's say you don't know, but that is true, what you say. The kind of mercenaries that are employed by both devils and demons alike. And you're right, their alignment is neutral evil.
While I'm healing this creature, I'll just ask, any chance we could take a look at the book as well? See if there's any interesting names in there?
Nope. That wasn't the deal.
Just asking. I know it wasn't a deal. But good luck with the book and whatever your plans are.
Okay, so he starts going down the Tower of Divinations, gives King Sport a kick on the way down, and heads back to the library, unless you want to stop him or anything. But King Sport...
We're just gonna go for the penguin.
Okay, Kingsport, you're our pet now. Can you talk?
Shakes his head. No, he can't talk.
Well, I
But he
guess
seems to
you can
understand. He
talk
shakes
to
his
me.
Oh, well, he says he's, yeah.
He can understand us, so...
Nods its head.
All right, now carry my things. I'm just joking.
Do you take the card
Okay.
off him?
Did the devil not take that cart with him?
He took the books, but not the cart.
We don't need that cart, do we? Or
No.
we could put it on like Snuggles if we need to
Oh,
carry
yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I mean, we have a bag of holding. So
Oh yeah.
we can park the cart next to the library if we ever need it. We can come get it.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll take it off the penguin.
Okay.
He has a name.
Okay.
King
Can
Sport
you,
is its name.
Yeah. Can you ask Kingsport if he wants to go free or
Okay.
tag along with us?
All right, Kingsport, telepathically. Would you like to be free or follow your saviors,
Well,
your liberators?
well, it all depends. I mean, the creature promised me a life of enlightenment and truth and seeing great things, but he really just controlled me with his cruelty, his nastiness. So if you can promise me a life of enlightenment, then I'd be delighted to join you.
I don't know about enlightenment, but we can definitely offer you a life of adventure and fun.
Tell you what,
I guess that's some kind of enlightenment.
I'll tag along with you guys for a while. I mean, I've literally only been here for a day. The creature teleported here and has been searching for this book for years now. I don't know what he's going to do with it. But yeah, I'll waddle around. I'll follow you guys around.
Nice.
I mean, this place is interesting than where we came from, let me just say that.
Okay, and then I'll say out loud, all right, guys, we have a new friend. He said he'll tag along for now.
By the
Are you
way,
French?
how many people can you can talk telepathically when you're around? 'Cause-
Up to 4 creatures.
Okay, so
Oh, wait, is that right? Yeah, up to 4.
okay, so you can include like Kingsport, yourself, and 2 others, so you don't have to like relay messages if you want to.
4 excluding me.
Oh, so everyone then?
Yeah.
No, one's out.
That's
I
why
guess.
You
excluded,
always forget me.
Yeah.
I'm a member of this party.
I told you before. My max is 4.
Okay. I guess Destiny and Wayland are excluded from that number.
By the way,
Well,
is
Well, I
Kings-
mean, we don't really need to include Kingsport
Hmm,
unless
is-
it's necessary.
No, but
By
we
the
want
way-
to talk to him, right?
Yeah, I do like to talk to him.
Has he always been a penguin? Since he's able to communicate, he seems smarter.
Yeah, have you always been a penguin, Kingsport?
I am not a penguin. I am me. How many penguins have you seen with magnificent eyes like this?
Kingsport.
Oh, sorry. That was Malcolm slipping into the wrong accent.
Wayland.
Well, actually, no, actually, it is a penguin. Technically, it's a blind albino giant penguin. I don't know. How long have you been a human for? Assuming Tenzin's a human.
I am a half elf.
How long have you been a half elf for? Like since you were
the day I was
born?
born?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I've been a penguin since the day I was born.
Oh, okay.
If we have
When
done
did you get
enough,
so smart?
it's just I don't. Velen says, look, if we have enough time talking to this delightful little penguin, maybe we can get to move forward and crack the curse of this endless winter, unlock the secrets of Yithrin itself.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's try to create that wand.
Shall we go into one of the houses and try to do it there?
Yeah.
It'll be
Okay.
safer.
Okay, so you head to one of these things you've done a long rest in before.
By the way, before we start crafting the wand, I'm actually going to ritual cast augury. Sit down for 10, 11 minutes and basically ask the stars if we could create a wand of the nether oak using the branches we have gathered, if it's actually possible.
Okay, so you're asking about, so what's the specific course of action that you're taking?
If we create a wand from these branches, would that count as a wand of nether oak?
You don't get to ask that question. You ask about the results of a specific action. You can say, if we create
Oh, yeah.
the wand, is that good or bad?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Sorry, I just got a message from my wife. Sure. So so your question is, if we create this wand from these branches that you've gathered from the forest, is that good or bad?
Yeah.
And the results you get back is both weal and woe.
Depends on how good we do it, I guess. Yeah.
Or maybe accessing the Mythalar will be bad, despite doing a good job with the wand.
Well, we could try.
Hey, I'm going to say, with Theodora's tinkering ability, you can definitely craft something that definitely resembles a wand from this oak. So I'll say that's easy enough to do.
Yeah, Theodore will make a wand out of each of the branches, just in case we need a second one if we fail with the first one, because we still need to imbue it with magic, otherwise it's just a branch.
Stella will assist taking the wand of the War Mage off his staff and just using it as a source of inspiration or what to work with or something like that.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
I guess Theodore would take the other one and try to imbue it with healing word.
Sure. Okay.
I have an idea.
Go for it.
So I don't know if this is metagaming or not, but you can infuse an item on a long rest, can't you? Or well, no, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make that a wand with infusions, right?
I don't know any such infusions. I don't know how to make a wand. I can make other things, but not a wand, unfortunately.
Never mind, then.
What? Sorry, what was that?
I said never mind that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have something that at the very least resembles a wand.
By the way, since we have two Goliaths, I think, which one of you would take the goggles of night? Because they're not in use right now.
I guess Ogun could take them. I've got vision if I use my form of the archer, or just general with starry form, I get some light. And
I actually think you should take it because I can use magic to create dark vision for myself.
Perhaps we could tinker with it and create two monocles. Since I only have one eye. A bit wasted, half of it.
There's the sound back. So you're breaking up taking one goggle of each of the night vision thing? Is that what you're doing?
I mean, if that's allowed, I can make two monocles out of one goggles of night.
Sure. You can create a monocle. Yeah. So this is for Dallo and who else? Destiny. One-eyed Destiny. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I like it. That's cool.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So what would you like to do now?
I guess we want to see if we can infuse the wand with magic.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the process is like. What do we need to do, or what the check is to see if we're successful?
I'm gonna say it's gonna cost you several spell slots. I'm gonna say to try and infuse it with magic, plus an Arcana check on top of that. So if you would like
Sure.
to do that,
Yep.
okay. So feel free to make an Arcana check at advantage, and if there's any other buffs you want to do, feel free to do that.
I'll guide myself.
Okay.
And let me just check if enhance ability on what's that, intelligence, if that helps me.
Yes, but you can't guide and enhance ability because they're both concentration spells.
Yeah, but Stalo can guide me.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
can guide you.
So Arcana check at advantage.
Then.
with a
Oh, I
D4.
already have advantage. So enhance ability doesn't matter if I already have advantage.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Regardless, enhance ability with a D4. At advantage with a D4.
Cool. Oh, it's an ability check. I'll Flash of Genius myself.
Okay, so 19 with the bliss, with the guidance,
Yeah,
rather.
24 then.
Okay, so it takes you an hour or so, and you expend several spell slots. If you're wanting to take a long rest, I won't go into the details about how many you lose. But you do infuse this oak branch with some type of magic.
Is it actually healing word that I tried to... A wand of healing word that I tried to do?
It's not so much
Or is something else?
specific spells, it's the energy from the spell, so it doesn't really matter. That's what I'm saying, you just lose spell slots.
Are we gonna try to make poison today as well? Because then it will matter how many spell slots we lost.
I have a poisoner's kit.
Oh, nice. We
If
could,
that helps.
yeah. If we, if you and me, Tenzin, go sneaking around the arboretum, we could go look for perhaps poisonous flowers and try to stay out of the way of the trees. And yeah, you know your way around poisons. I know my way around flowers and growths. I guess we could use our wits to try and find something that would work.
That sounds good.
Stalo, as a druid, can you make some poison flowers grow?
I do not have the plant growth spell prepared, unfortunately, but well, I could with a long rest, but unfortunately, no.
I think I maybe have something. Do you have druid crafts? Because I have a token that can use the cantrip. Charm of druid crafts.
I don't have the cantrip now, but that could work. You make something bloom if it's wilted or something like that, yeah?
Why
So
don't
in
you
case we
bring
find-
that with you, perhaps?
Yeah, in case we find some wilted poisonous flowers, just in case.
And by the way, do we still have the poisonous mushrooms after the basilisk encounter?
No, I think we used that. Can't remember. Yeah,
Okay.
I faintly remember removing them from my inventory, so I guess they're used. We used them to poison the basilisk. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So it sounds as if you're looking around here for some poisonous flowers, or some flowers that Tenzin could turn into poison.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll use pass without a trace when we get close to the forest, so we could move stealthily.
Okay, I'm going to say on the edges of the forest, it's easy enough to gather up some bits and pieces. Tenzin points them out because he's familiar with these poisons, and you gather up enough plants. And just to be sure, why don't you make me a poisonous kit check, Tenzin?
What?
I'll assist.
Okay, so add advantage. Are you proficient in poisonous, kids?
Yes, I am.
No, I mean Stello.
Oh no, I'm proficient in herbalism kits, but
Sure.
I'm not sure if that much. Yeah.
Sure. So add advantage, and we'll say.
And can I guide him?
You make poison. Tenzin, congratulations, you make poison. Can I do this? Can I do this? What about this? Yeah, okay, you make poison. I'm going to say it's not... Once you have the right herbs and spices, yep, you have poison now.
We have
Hopefully,
options.
hopefully it's not too strong.
Oh, well, yes, that's a good point. I'll make a poisonous kit check. It's going to succeed regardless. But we'll see. Make a poisonous kit check, Tenzin. Add
What?
advantage with a d4.
What?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. At advantage with a d4. Oh my god, whoever drinks this is gonna fucking kill himself.
We're just trying to make the best non-lethally poison, so I guess 24 would be better than natural 1, since it's our success.
It's a 28.
Well, 1 minute ago, you're always saying, oh, we can make this poisonous, make it really well. I'm going to give him advantage. I'm going to give him guidance. So you have a really nasty poison there, Tenzin. And then you click, oh, shit, we got to drink this. It's a great poison. So you can't have it both ways.
Can we like water it down with water or something?
Yeah, we have plenty of snow around.
Sure.
Okay, so you have poison. You have a seemingly a magically infused oak wand. Anything else you wish to do?
I think we also have a corpse. After we went through the Caves of Hunger, I believe Theodore picked up a corpse he wanted to bury when we got out of the dungeon.
We also could just find one of the Nothics down at this tower or so.
There's plenty of dead Nothics around, so you feel free to grab one of those.
Could also grab one of the dead skeletons in the opera theater and grind it into dust. Would probably count. I'm not sure.
The opera creatures were illusions, so...
Nope. Oh, yeah. That's true.
But Nothics, easy enough.
Yeah, it looks like we only need the ashes, so I guess we have to burn them.
Does anyone have a mask?
Social distance.
Otherwise, Destiny can use Fabricate to just create one. It'll be easy.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so eventually we prepare all the items, I guess, and then wait for the morning to try again with the Mythalar, I guess.
You settle down for your night's rest in it. Before everybody has a night's rest, can you all make me a Constitution saving throw, please? Constitution saving throw, yep.
Oh, nice.
Tenzin, you're good. Stello, you're good. Ogun. Always. Oh, wow.
Nice, finally.
Would that also go for Snuggles and Windfall?
And Kingsport.
Okay. Let me go through these. I'll do one for Kingsport.
Kingsport wakes up and wants to murder us.
What do I say for Kingsport? Constitution, he's got a +1 for this. Okay, we'll get to what Kingsport does. A villain. I'll say Windfall needs to, but not Snuggles.
Okay. Destiny will use Lucky to reroll.
Okay. Nope.
Same. Can Theodore give her a flash of genius?
No.
Not sure if he's aware of the effect.
Nope. He is not.
And Windfall, 1 second.
Actually, no, not Windfall. Not Windfall. Anyway, Windfall passes with natural 20. Destiny, can I have a word with you, please? Voice channel 2.
No, what if I refuse? I don't want to.
Yeah, you don't trust anybody in the party anymore. Okay? You don't trust them.
Oh, that's the effect. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
So just keep that. Doesn't mean you want to kill them on sight, obviously, but you just don't trust anybody in the party, including Theodore. Okay?
Ooh, okay.
Alright.
No.
Okay, you wake up in the morning and Kingsport says, "Look, you promised me a life of adventure. What are we doing is bloody making sticks and things. I think I'm going to be better off without you guys." And he starts waddling away.
It's just preparation for the adventure. It begins right now.
Yes, you're gonna miss out.
Make a persuasion check.
I'll assist, but yeah.
Sure, you're both talking.
Sorry, that's perception.
no.
Sorry,
So,
that's persuasion. And without guidance, I think.
okay, so 18. Yes, 18.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll stay around for a bit longer, but come on, show me something interesting.
We are going to the most interesting place in this city right now. So just follow us. Oh, is he just talking to Tenzin or several of us?
I would assume that it's all on all of us right now.
I'm going to assume he coughs, spits out a hairball, and just starts speaking in common just to make it easier so everybody can understand him now. Otherwise it's just gets weird. Okay, so you're heading to the Mythallar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know Ogun suggested you dilute the poison. Is that something you wanted to do, or?
Yeah, but we also have an antitoxin. We could use that to dilute it lightly. I mean, we're between Tenzin and me. I guess we would be pretty proficient in how to do that, not ruin the poison.
Okay. So what do you do?
Let's see. A flame in your palm. This depends, though. It is steps. Is it one person? Could I ascertain whether it's just one person that has to do it, or could a group do the whole 8 steps?
You can ascertain what to do by reading the rites of the Arcane Octet. And that's the only
Yeah.
clues you have. So
Yeah.
I read it as one person doing it.
Yeah. Because summon a flame in your palm. I can do that with produce flame. Quench the flame in ice. I can't do that.
Well,
And I
we
can't
have
master my
ice
appearance.
all around. It doesn't say you have to summon ice.
That's true.
Can the spell fabricate create ice out of water? Because it just needs the material to turn it into something else from that material. Plus we got plenty of ice and snow around. We can just bring it here.
oh. Ice and snow is not a problem. A lack of it is not a problem that you have. If anything, you have the opposite problem. Too much snow, too much ice.
We had someone who can summon fire in their hands, didn't we?
Yeah, I can do that. Produce flame. Depends if it counts for firebolt, if anyone has that, but that usually leaves your arm. Yeah. Can't really hold it in your arm. I'm not sure.
I mean, if the instructions don't mind like a technical device that produces flame, I can easily produce flame in my palm. It'll just it won't come directly from my palm, but an object that I'm holding.
It also depends if I can transfer the produce flame. It doesn't say so in the text, but it does say duration 10 minutes. But
How about we just try and see what happens? If we fail, we can just repeat.
Okay.
And Destiny will just move like 30 feet away from the rest.
you want me to do the steps then?
Have we created the ashes of the corpse?
Yeah, once again, easy enough to do.
I guess you also get the mask and everything, so, and the wand.
Okay.
You should
So-
have everything.
Costello close to the Mythalar. I think Theodore said you're standing about 30 feet back.
Not Theodore, Destiny.
Destiny? Okay, well, where's Theodore then?
Theodore is somewhere in between Stallo and Destiny.
Okay,
And
Tenzin?
Theodore will just ask, who are you gonna ask about a secret? Somebody will tell you a secret.
Yes, I'm thinking about it. There's something that's been probing on my mind. I feel like there was something hidden deep inside that I wouldn't share, but it's gone.
I mean, we did make a deal with the hags. Maybe that's the thing you forgot. That memory
Yes.
that you sacrificed.
Yes. Bummer.
Well, you if you need to, you can ask me, says Theodore.
You want to try to do it?
Tell you-
ask you
tell
a
you-
secret. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just need to try to.
Okay.
This is going to be far-fetched, but could Stello try to like super concentrate and see if he can remember bits and pieces of whatever he sacrificed?
Nope. It's gone.
No. It's gone.
Yeah.
Shit.
Did he tell anybody about what he sacrificed?
Don't think he did.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, the player obviously knows, but Stello, yeah, no idea. It's gone. Tenzin, while Stello is performing this ritual, do you have his back? Are you off to the side? Whereabouts are you?
I guess I'm close.
Okay. So I'm just... Windfall, I assume, is scouting from up above.
Yeah, Windfall is up in the air.
And Ogun?
I think I'm gonna stand pretty close as well, around with Tenzin.
Okay.
And Snuggles is with. Actually, Theodore will send Snuggles to be next to Destiny in case of trouble.
Okay. Stello,
Yes.
what do you do?
I guess it's time. I'm gonna take the Nether Oak wand and hold it over my heart.
Okay.
I'm gonna, of course, sheath my staff and shield. As I hold the wand of the Nether Oak over my heart, I'm going to use my other hand to summon a flame with produce flame.
Okay.
And he's going to... this probably should have hurt me more than... I do not care about the people of the Icewind Dales. And then... he's going to look for someone to quench the... or I guess he could pick up some snow and quench the fire.
You're forgetting
I think-
stay
no.
shore.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. And before that, I'll ask Theodore to share a secret.
I wasn't born a gnome.
What?
Interesting.
So interesting that you forget about the rest of the ritual.
He's gonna space out a bit, just whoa, and then he's gonna quench the flame, quenching
Enough
produce
food?
flame. And did you say Destiny created a mask? With,
Yeah. Yeah, you have it. We gave it to you before the ritual.
Yeah, he's gonna don the mask
Okay.
and start drawing a circle on the ground using the ashes of one of the Nothic corpses. And he's going to stand inside the circle and wait for someone to give him a poison.
I'll hand the poison to you.
And he'll consume the poison.
Okay. Did you guys dilute the poison?
Yeah, I think we use some antitoxin just to slightly dilute it.
Make me a Constitution saving throw, if you'd be so kind, Stella.
Yes. Oh, I used advantage. Anyway.
So I'm
23.
going to say you take a little bit of poison damage. Just 1d8 poison damage. So there you go. Take 4 points of poison damage. And as you complete the rite of the Occad, it seems as if it's successful because the force field in front of the Mythala just whoosh, goes away. But there's always a but, isn't there? As you complete it, let me show you what happens.
Oh. Nice, one of those guys again.
Another one of these creatures just erupts from the ground, and it's going to have surprise. So first round it says, and everybody can roll into initiative.
Let's see. Yeah, we long rested, didn't we?
Yeah, you're long rested, so
Yep.
spells, hit points, all that good stuff is back.
I should have 20.
Just rolling for my Cosmic Omen as well.
Okay. Oh man, these tomb tappers suck at initiative. Yeah, so as you do it, this creature erupts from the ground. It's going to get advantage on these attacks. So the first thing it does is it's going to try and claw you. Whoosh. Rolls an 18. Does that hit, Stello?
Oh, yes. I have 15 AC now with my shield sheathed.
Okay, so first of all, take 25 slashing damage from the first claw attack. Second claw attack. Oomph. Rolls a 29 with advantage, so that will hit as well for another 20 slashing damage. And as it erupts from the ground, it grabs you one arm with both its claws, digs its talons into you, I guess, and then brings you up to its mouth, and it's going to attempt to bite you as well. And it does bite you with a 23. Oh, it's a terrible roll.
I'm going to use my reaction to detract some of it.
So it took 25 damage, then 20 damage, and then 16 damage. So I guess you can reduce the first one to 13.
Yeah.
So that's 49, I get.
16 minus 12. 49, yeah.
Plus 10, plus 16. Yeah, 49. So just erupts and just brings Stello into his mouth. Oh, takes a big bite of you. Stello, your turn.
My turn. Okay. As a free action, I'm going to
Actually, I'll put him just there.
I'll retrieve my shield, bring my AC up to 17 again, and I'm going to use my action to disengage. And
Okay.
15, 20, 25. 30. Bonus action, enter starry form of the archer.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't have my what is it? Quarter stuff equipped. But I'll enter the starry form of the palace just to
Okay.
heal
So that's
in case.
your action, your bonus, and your movement. Okay, very good. Tenzin, you see this thing just rip a big chunk out of Stello's side as it rips it and bites it. What does Tenzin do?
Bonus action. I'm going to steady aim. And then
Okay.
I'm going to attack it with my psychic blades.
So this will be a straight roll because you're doing a ranged attack right next to him, right? So disadvantage because you're close to him and advantage because it's steady aim. So it's a straight roll.
Okay. Then that means I wouldn't get, what's it called, right?
You still get sneak attack since Ogun is over here.
Oh, yeah.
If you did-
No, it's a straight roll.
Straight roll, yep. And an 18 hits, yep.
Oh,
So raw
nice.
damage and sneak attack. So 29. So sticks it into this Tomb Tapper. And you're necessarily staying there, right? That's your bonus, your movement and everything. Okay, cool. Destiny. Rips apart Stello, Tenzin stabs it. Doesn't scream out in pain. What do you do?
Destiny will cast slow on it to just reduce the number of attacks he has.
Okay. Okay, it gets does it get advantage? No, just a straight roll. Straight roll. What is it? Constitution?
Wisdom 16.
Wisdom isn't as good. Oh, it grinds to a halt. It is slowed. Destiny concentrates on that one. So that's your action. Do you stay where you are?
She'll move behind Snuggles. And that's it.
Okay, Velen will cast her cantrip, her chill touch, and rolls a natural one. God bless you, Velen. God damn it! Let's take this creature down. The secrets are there for the taking. Ogun.
Yeah. I think I'm going to use a bonus action and cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay. I will point out that you do know that it's slowed and it won't get an attack of opportunity if you move away.
That's true. And then I'm going to move away. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the edge of the building here and shoot it with my bow twice.
Okay. That hits. So the first one is 13 with Colossus Scowl. Then a natural 20. So it'll be 12 for the second attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so boom, boom. Roars back in pain, but it's still looking very, very healthy.
Hunter's Mark.
Oh, Hunter's Mark.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
So there'll be 3 of your dice. Roll another one for the crit.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Oh.
So another 9 damage. That's still good. Okay. And you notice you're kind of hitting it in its back. It's got its eyes very much firmly focused on Stello. Theodore.
Theodore will cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
So 30 feet around him. And yeah, he'll move so he can reach Stello. And then as a bonus action, he's gonna heal him for 2d6.
Okay. Oh, that's so nice. Okay,
And that is his turn.
okay, cool, nice. So the healing energy flows into Stello. Nice. Cool. Snuggles.
Snuggles will move over to the other side of the creature and attack him.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Let me just measure something. Does it matter where Snuggles is to give 10s in sneak attack? Can he be here?
Nope. And just next to the creature, I think. So yes, Tenzin would get sneak attack damage if Snuggles was there.
Okay, then Snuggles will go over there and attack him.
Okay. So it's going to get -2 to its AC, but even with that, that still misses. Even though it's slowed. Okay, Snuggles, so this thing, as I said, it has its eyes firmly on Stello. It can only attack once. So it takes this massive sledgehammer in its hand and just whoosh, throws it Thor style.
With disadvantage, because Snuggles interferes.
Yep, okay. And it rolls an 18 with disadvantage. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay. So 23 points of force damage. And interestingly enough, the hammer, very much Thor style, comes and goes back into his hand. And it's going to swing around here. Snuggles, you can have an attack of opportunity. That hits. 6 points of force.
And I'll use my Arcane Jolt to heal Stella for 3 points.
Okay. Now I'm going to get it to
I
make
healed you
a-
for 5 points with 46 healing.
It fails its wisdom saving throw, so it is still slowed. But yes, Stello, man, you're taking a beating, my friend. Windfall.
Windfall will give the 8 action against the creature.
Okay. So Stello.
Stellar is going to try to get away again, so it's going to action dash, seeing as it's slowed. 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Yeah, just as far away as possible. Oh, over here.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, just take it off, no problem. Tenzin, you do have advantage on this attack.
Okay. I'm going to move here.
Thanks to Windfall's interference.
And then I will sharpshooter this attack.
Okay. And you will get sneak attack damage. Oh my god.
23 to hit.
That hits, so 20, 45 points of damage.
And
Nasty.
then bonus action, I'm going to throw the bonus action blade. Just normal this time. And that's a miss.
Yes, even with the slowed effect, it's missed. So this is what I can expect from
From
Armistice?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to take we'll take our break here. I understand it's the middle of combat, but I just need to help my wife with something quickly. So 5 minutes, guys, and we'll pick it
Yep.
up again.
Sure.
Okay, be right back.
Here's one.
Okay, so Tenzin, you just wrecked this thing. Yeah, Destiny, what you doing?
Destiny will shoot it with a Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver, okay, so intelligence saving throw. It rolls a 16 exactly.
Oh, then I will... Oh, I should have done that before. Hold on. No, I can't do anything. That's fine. He doesn't take any damage because it's a cantrip.
Okay, perfectly. So apparently it's intelligent enough to avoid these things. Villain gets out her Chill Touch. And with the slow spell that hits, and it takes 12 points of necrotic damage. Okay, great. Ogun.
If I may, Destiny would have moved as well
Sure.
if I can. Just
Yeah, do it. Yep.
because she wants to be within 30 feet of everyone for the bountiful luck.
Okay. And Ogun.
Yeah, I'm going to move closer here, and then take 2 shots with my bow.
Okay, it is still slowed, so it's an easier shot.
Okay, nice. Here we go. 1, 2.
Yeah, absolutely. So 12 and another 9, so 21 damage. Ooh, starting to look rough now.
And then Hunter's Mark.
Oh yeah, another 7. Nice. Okay. Unless Theodore and Snuggles can get something amazing, though. It's going to get another round.
Theodore will move to the corner of the house. Sorry, a fly just flew into me. Sorry about that. And he will shoot 2 arrows at it.
Okay. So once again, it's still slowed. So with the 2 arrows, 20.
Oh, sorry, no advantage. I forgot to turn it off.
So I'll say 13 misses, even with the slow, but the 21 hits. So 8 points of piercing damage. Okay.
And Snuggles will move in front of him to block him off and attack him. No,
Okay.
he'll take the dodge. He'll take the dodge action.
Okay, easy enough. The 2...
Oh, by the way, I can do the arcane. Yeah, Theodore with the bonus action would use the Aura of Vitality to heal Stallone.
Okay, perfect.
That's
Just in case it matters, we'll do a wisdom saving throw. It's still slowed. But it's going to take its sledgehammer again. And it is slowed, but does it get close enough?
Snuggles will give him disadvantage if he's attacking anyone else but him.
Okay, so disadvantage on a ranged sledgehammer attack. Ooh, the 19 gets reduced to a 17 with the help from Snuggles. Oh, does the 17 hit Stello?
Yes,
Just hit. So you take another 29 bludgeoning damage to the face.
Oof.
Oh,
And down you go.
Yep.
And then it turns its attention to... I don't know. We'll get there. I'm not sure if it's going to get another turn, but we'll see. So Windfall gives advantage.
Yeah, standard.
Okay, Stello, make me a death saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, 1 failure.
uh-oh.
I think it's going to be fine with that aura vitality, but we'll get there. Tenzin.
I will sharpshoot.
Okay, keep in mind you have advantage anyway. Oh, sharpshooter, sorry. Not steady
Yes.
aim. Sharpshooter, okay.
No!
No!
Oh, actually, oh no, it won't even matter. I will now, maybe? Actually, yeah, I'm going to spend a psychic dice. For something I haven't used yet. Where is it? Here it is. Homing strikes.
Okay.
Copy and paste this so you can see what it does. So I can roll a psychic die.
What's your psychic
and
die?
then it's a D8 at the moment.
Okay, I'll give you a clue. Its AC is 15 at the moment. So you need a 6, 7, or 8 on your psychic die to hit.
Where is it? Where is the thing? There it is.
Ah, there we go. It does hit. And sneak attack damage.
Oh, sneak attack. I turned it off. I'm cycling through my D&D Beyond page. That's 15 extra damage.
Okay.
And then bonus attack will just be a normal attack.
Yep.
And that's
40.
a miss.
That misses. It's looking very, very bad now. I'll just put that out there. Destiny, does Stella get 2d6?
From what?
From the healing aura thing?
It's from Theodore.
That's Theodore.
Oh, it's Theodore. Sorry. Okay. Alright.
Destin will just mind sliver him to keep the slow on and a little damage, hopefully.
Rolls a 19, so nope.
Yeah, he's smart.
He's got a
And she'll move to the corner there.
Tomb Tapper has a +2 to intelligence, so not great, but good enough. A villain! Chill touch! Misses! Gods damn it! Ogun!
Yeah. I'm gonna move. What's this aura, by the way? The blue thing.
Healing from Theodore.
Okay, so I maybe want to stay inside that. Sure.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, two arrows.
Ogun! How do you want to do it?
I guess I'll just pepper some arrows into the mouth.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot our
Make me-
MVP. Yeah, so it takes a mouthful of arrows, and that's enough to take it down. And forgot about our new favorite NPC, Kingsport. I'll say Kingsport was there with giving moral help, but the Tomb Tapper falls to the ground, defeated, and now standing before you without a force field in front of it, the Mythalar. What do you wish to do?
Control the weather.
Yeah, first, like, Destiny would cast Detect Magic just to see what it shows. And Theodore will start investigating it from afar for now. Because it's a machine and it's what Theodore does.
It's every sort of magic imaginable is coming off it. Actually, make an Arcana check with that, with your detect magic.
So Destiny makes it with Detect Magic.
Okay.
She's gonna reroll with the lucky.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Well, actually, no. You do pick up something from the Mythalar. To use the Mythalar, you must attune to the Mythalar. And I'll say with an 18, you know you need to spend about an hour or so in the vicinity of the Mythalar to attune to it.
Theodore volunteers as tribute.
So Theodore,
Theodore's totally into this machine. If nobody else wants to or wants to stop him, he would do it.
Yeah,
I
if
think
you want to,
Theodore's
you can do it.
okay. So Theodore, you get close to the Mythalar, I assume without touching it.
As Theodore is resting, attuning, could we, the others, take a short rest? Since it's taking an hour.
Sure. Yep, short rest away. Okay. Now you pick up a couple of things from attuning to the Mythalar. Everything goes well enough. You can use an action to cause it to fly in any direction you choose at a speed of 30 feet. And all matter within 500 feet of the device moves with it. Now, just for perspective, there's 500 feet about to there. So all matter will move with it. You can use an action to restore charges in any magic items that happen beyond your position. And you can use the Mythalar to control weather without any components and without the need for you to be outdoors. It has a 50-mile radius.
So we do need to fly it out and into the center of the Icewind Dale, or somewhere near Bryn Shander, where it'll do the most good.
Yeah.
Would it be possible to get the world map to see how much 50 miles covers?
Okay.
And considering that we actually entered here through the caves, it probably wouldn't be possible to fly this thing out of there, especially if it takes 500 feet of material with it.
Yeah, and the globe itself has a 50-foot diameter. It's huge.
Do we see any opening in the ceiling?
Nope.
Okay, so according to the scale, we can cover all the towns in the Icewind Dale. Okay, yeah. How do we get it out? But how much is 50 miles from Itrin?
Could
not.
You said that this thing could move other things in the vicinity. Does that mean the entire Necropolis would move with it? Could we move the entire Necropolis to close to Bryn Shander? Or was it just some in the closest vicinity of the Mythalar?
Just 500 feet of around it, I think.
I'll give you the exact wording.
If we move it towards different material, will that new material move as well? Like if we fly it up, will the ceiling start moving with the Mythalar?
So, just one thing. You should be able to move this around now. Yep. And this has a 50-mile radius set on it, this little marker that determines where you guys are. So, feel free to move this around. And that's the range that you can do control weather on. So right now, you are here.
Yeah, we need to move it closer at least.
We could make it sunny and warm and melt the ice above. Is it just ice above us, or a mountain as well, like rock?
It's like you're in a cave. So you see ice on the ceilings, and you assume rock above that as well.
Because if the town actually crashed into the mountain, it made a hole in it, so that's ice covering it, not rock, because it went through the rock. So if we find that spot where it's only covered with ice instead of rock, we can fly through, back through. Right? I think so.
Fly through the caves of Hungary, man.
Just melt the ice, and there will be a hole in the mountain where the city crashed through.
Yeah.
Okay. I will change the weather to sunny and warm to start melting the ice from above, and can we, judging by the position of the city and
It doesn't work.
it doesn't work?
No.
Okay. Well, that
you
is
concentrate,
almost a whole.
You're attuned to it, and you try and move it, and it looks like it's refusing to do so.
Maybe you have to say it in Draconic.
You say it in Draconic, nothing changes. It's not so much a language thing anyway, you just will it to rise or whatever it was. It doesn't work.
I think there's
How
like
about-
a key we need or something, or like a command thing, you know?
How about trying to move the Mythalar?
Theodore wills the Mythala to move. It doesn't move.
Maybe there's something in the tower above that we need to do to make it move, or like remove the tower to make space for it. What can we see from where we are? Like above us, the tower. Do we see anything?
Well, the tower is just looming above you, man. It's significantly higher than everything here. See, there's this walkway of sorts that you could get up to this entrance to the tower, but there's a force field on this tower as well, similar to the one that was on the Mythalar.
You
Okay.
use the Mythalar to remove that force field, perhaps?
Not sure how. Can I concentrate on it and try to remove it?
You try it, and it doesn't change. Force field's still there.
While Theodore is trying to control the Mythalar, I guess Destiny would cast Arcane Eye and try to get into the tower, or like scout it from around and above and within.
Okay, all the windows are closed. You cannot see in them. There's no, and you go up here, and the Arcane Eye can't get through this force field that's protecting the entrance.
Okay, I'll keep the information to myself.
Okay.
By casting a divination spell, I get some spell slots back, but I've only used. Oh, I did use a level 3 spell, so I'll regain that one.
Okay.
Any ideas?
That is
So
one
the
very obvious location we haven't scouted. We need to go into the tower. Surely if there's a
But
mystery
it's-
to the Mythalar, it's surely in the tower.
but it's protected by some force field, it seems.
Well, how did we remove this force field here? Looks like a very similar magic to me. And you can tell that the force field that was around this looks identical to the force field at the top of the tower.
Maybe we need to do the steps all over again at the top of the entrance.
I think that is an excellent idea, Ogun.
Well, we'll have to walk up, and but if we go up there, we'll leave the Mythalar unprotected. We would need to be back within an hour because that's how long it would take for it for anyone to attune to it and take control of it.
Do you think that matters? Because if we can't control the Middle Earth, can someone else?
Well, someone else can make the weather freezing or do something else. It's not just moving it. They can do different things from right where it is.
Yeah. We have removed some of the threats in the city, though. The Limlich and I think the Yugoloth won't be an issue if he's just looking for his book and will teleport away when he finds it. And the Toon Tappers don't seem interested in doing anything to it. They just seem interested in keeping anyone from using it. Perhaps.
Theodore will say, Destiny, can you leave Windfall here so it can warn us? I guess Destiny says, I guess, sure. I'd rather have him with me, but I'll leave the Arcane Eye here and keep an eye out.
Okay.
Guess we'll scale the tower.
Okay, while it's a little precarious to walk along this thing, it's easy enough to do. And you get to this kind of entrance here. You see a door in front of you, but it's covered by a force field.
Stella will repeat the process of the octad and see if that would remove the force field.
So
I guess I'll take some.
Explain to me what you do.
Same steps as last time. I'll sheath my shield and staff, hold the wand over my heart, summon flame with produce flame. I'll say the same thing as last time.
It's not a secret. That is not a secret. It is revealed.
That is revealed. Oh shit.
It's not a secret.
Okay. He will say,
you can tell us if the drapes matches the carpet. Match the carpet.
No, you. Nope. You've seen Stello in the buff before. That you know the answer to it. I don't personally want to know the answer to that question.
No, he's going to say, I still harbor hate and want to kill the man who killed my son. I try to hide it, but I can't. That's the secret.
Okay.
And I'll ask someone else to share a secret. Or look for someone to do it.
I guess Theodore will just add to the secret from earlier. And he'll say, I was a human. I was born human, but I was dying, and I made a deal with someone to reincarnate me after death. That's why I'm a gnome now.
Okay.
I will quench the flame with some snow.
Done.
I'll don the mask that Destiny created.
Done.
Draw a circle using the ashes we got of the Nothic, and or a Nothic, and I'll consume some poison.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Nice.
Just a D8 worth of damage. 2. Okay, and the force field fades, opening the way inside. The door is still closed.
Is it locked?
You go and check it out if you like.
Can I check if it's... Yeah, I'll check if it's locked.
So you walk up to it and give it turn the handle, give it a little push, and it moves just a little bit, implying that it's not locked.
Do I hear anything on the other side?
Make me a perception check. 25. Okay, just a sec. Yeah, actually, you would have heard this even without a perception check. But you hear music, you hear people talking, you hear chatter, like as if some type of party was happening inside. Like, a gathering, people chatting, talking, music.
Is Destiny's Arcane Eye still up?
It lasts for an hour. Depends on how long it took for us to get up here.
Well, it took you an hour to attune to the Mythalar, so no.
Dang.
I
I'll
She
sneak
could
inside.
cast
then.
it again.
Or you want to waste the spell slot?
Well, it might end up saving my life, sure.
All right. Send your second eye through then.
Or actually, I'll send Windfall. We have it with us.
Isn't Windfall watching the tower below?
Oh, it was either
can-
Windfall or
I
Arcane
can
Eye.
sneak in if you don't want, or if you want.
No, it's fine. It's just that I want to keep either Windfall or Arcane Eye on the Mythalar. I'll keep Windfall downstairs and I'll recast Arcane Eye to scout ahead.
Okay, just a second.
And I guess I'll regain a level 1 spell with that.
Nice.
Not much, but it helps.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to retro-con that a little bit. Sorry, my apologies. I forgot something. So, Tenzin, you go up and try and touch the door, and you hear a voice beside you saying, entry from strangers from the outside is not permitted. You must leave. Sorry, you are not permitted to enter here. Please leave.
But we did the right. We're not strangers.
Please leave.
Theodore will cast See Invisibility on himself and say, "My name is Theodore Strom. Now I'm not a stranger."
You are not permitted. Please leave. And Tenzin,
How do we...
Tenzin, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please? So, yeah, you feel like he's trying to do some magic on you, asking you to leave, but you resisted.
You know what? Just because you did that, I'm gonna walk inside. And I'll
Okay.
walk inside.
Okay, so you swing the doors open. And this is what you see. No one's gonna... No door's gonna muck around with Tenzin. Okay, so this is what you see. Let me know if anybody's can't see that with their vision.
Where's the party?
So what you see? Oh, wait a minute. Let's just change one thing. So as I said, nice party going on here. There is chamber music. There is people talking. There is people laughing, gossiping. They look around and gives you a casual glance as you enter. Yeah, the ballroom's lovely. About a dozen people mill around in here, dressed in flowing silk garments and holding colourful masks and feathered fans. And noble courtiers laugh and gossip as servants move around among them, offering sugared treats on silvered platters.
Do I see this guy?
Oh.
With my 27 rounds of perception?
No, he's actually on the other side of a wall. He was talking to you, but like through a small keyhole, a small talking slit through here, so you can't really see him.
Well, we're here. For the party, sir.
No, please do not enter. Please do not enter.
I'm gonna walk through.
Okay, you walk
Do I explode or something?
through. No, you don't explode.
Destiny will use her staff to cast charm on the person who tried to cast something on Tenzin.
Okay. What's
So
the saving
this is
throw?
16 wisdom.
16 wisdom. And what, okay, you may enter. You're a friend. Come on in. It says to Destiny.
Thank you.
But you, Gnome, you
It's
need
good.
to leave. Theodore, make a wisdom saving throw.
Does it not consider us allies because Destiny charmed him?
Considers Destiny an ally.
Okay. Is this... well, Destiny can't react that fast, but is this magic?
Yes.
Okay, because I get advantage on that then.
No one tells Destiny Theodore what to do, so Theodore, you don't feel compelled.
And Destiny will... Oh no, Destiny won't do anything. She'll just look around, I guess.
Valen will try and go through. Same thing. No, miss, you need to leave. Shut the hell up! And she just barges in. Kingsport comes up, does the same thing.
Actually, before the next person goes in, could I just cast Bless on whoever's outside to help with the wisdom saves?
So these 4 people out here. Okay, so with that, Kingsport says, maybe I should go. But then he feels the blessing coming in, and the blessing saves Kingsport, and he wanders in. Ogun, same thing. And Stello and Snuggles will make wisdom saving throws with Bless on them.
If I put my hands above my ears,
No,
I still have to make
no, you can still hear me. I'll shout if necessary.
Okay.
Ogun, you wander through, no problem. Let's do Snuggles. I do see the natural 1 there.
Yeah, I was just wondering if Destiny could have...
Yeah, 5 feet or 5 feet too far.
if I'm here, yeah, but I'm moving here, right?
You would cast a spell right there. So-
Okay,
Okay.
that would be...
Oops, not
Uh,
wrong button.
But Destiny doesn't give you her lucky feet. Her lucky thing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, cool. Snuggles. Let's do Snuggles.
Snuggles needs to... Okay, hold on.
He is a
Uh,
robot, though.
He's immune to being charmed, so if that
You can
helps.
wander right in. So, Stello. Yeah, you shouldn't be going in here. You shouldn't go where you're not invited. And, let me just check the exact thing. Yeah.
Oh, well, even with the natural one, Theodore could have given him a flash of genius, right? Because he expected the spell to be cast.
Does Theodore do that?
Yeah. So +5 to his roll.
Okay. Yeah, Theodore points out this is obviously a magical thing. Just walk through it. And Stello walks through in there.
Does Theodore, because he casts see invisibility on himself, see anything extra that the others don't see?
With invisibility? No. Invisibility doesn't allow you to see things. So, no. But you are...
But just if anyone is invisible, that's what I mean.
No. Nope.
Okay, shall we proceed? And
See,
I guess
Kingsport parties, adventure.
Someone comes up to you, Tenzin, holding a tray of sugary treats. Would you like a treat, sir? It's quite delicious.
Why, absolutely I do.
Okay. Yeah, do you grab it? And it's solid in your hand. Do you wish to eat it?
Yes.
It's delicious. Nice candied treat. And a noble woman comes up to you and says, "Oh, hello, good sir. I've never seen you before in this parts. What's your name, friend?"
Yes. My name is Tenzin.
"Oh, Tenzin, delightful to meet you. You heard about Erelithus? Erelithus? He's doing some mad spell upstairs. I think he's a madman. I mean, if anybody is to be believed, and trust me, I am to be believed, I wouldn't trust that man as far as I could throw him." And she keeps on babbling about how trustworthy. What about you? What business are you in?
Oh, I'm in the merchant upper class business.
What? And what goods do you trade in?
Oh, I trade in souls.
Do you trade in souls?
Yes.
Oh my
The
goodness!
most upper class of merchandise.
And she shuffles away from you. Oh, yeah, nice meeting you. And she goes to a gaggle of other women, and she talking pointedly in all directions. You see them kind of shake their heads, and she
And
continues.
then
to
I'm
talk.
going to psychic whisper. Oh, I can hear you.
Yes, so and she just goes to a different part of the ballroom.
By the way, Malcolm, did this seem like... what do they look like? They look like the golem-like humans we've met earlier, or do
No.
they seem ghostly, or
No,
just normal people?
They seem solid. They're not wispy at all, if that makes sense.
Yeah, odd. Where do they go?
But they're
Destiny
all
will use an action to cast Detect Magic just to see if this is an illusion or something, despite the food being solid and stuff.
okay. So you ritually casting.
No, that takes 10 as an action.
They are illusions. The food that Tenzin sampled was an illusion as well, but for some reason he could interact with it and eat it. So there's something slightly strange here.
What was the name that she said? Do I recognize that?
Her name?
No, the Yitharus or whatever.
Yes, you do recognize it. Thanks to a lore roll that you guys... do you remember? Let me just find it.
Eriolarcus?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the Demilich. Perhaps.
Oh.
I think.
Can't remember what role it was.
Demi-Lich, you say?
Yeah, the flying skull we met
Yeah.
12 sessions ago. I think he was called Eriolarcus.
That's the piece of lore that you found was in the library.
Oh.
So that name does ring a bell.
I think this is his tower. Or did we already know? Do we know that, or I don't know.
I mean, we can explore it, see if it is. And how long was it since we fought the Demilich? 3 days? Because we know we're on a timer before he can resurrect.
Ah, that's true.
That's how you say it. Eriolarthus. Eriolarthus.
Okay, so Theodore will satisfy his curiosity by trying to open this door and look inside.
Okay, just a second. Okay, so heading over to that door there. Okay, so you open the door. Whoop. And inside you see well-dressed revelers mill about, talking loudly to each other while servants carry bottles of wines and spirits around to refill their cups. Behind a regular counter, aboard pale-skinned humanoids serve wine from an ornate bottle. Yep. Just needs to be another part of the party room.
I guess Destiny would seek out one of those groups of women that are gossiping around and try to listen in on their gossip.
A lot of it is just that gossip. They're talking about some of their friends and how some of them don't like, and they're commenting on the dresses of other women, and how tacky they are, and how they must have spent pennies on it. Just a lot of mean-spirited gossip.
I'll try to sneak in a question about what they think about your latas.
Oh, Ariolathus, yes. He has grand plans for Yithrin, but he's a fool. I mean, he considers himself as the ruler of Yithrin, but he's just a fool. Don't mind him, no harm. He's just yet another magic user in Yithrin trying to, find his way.
What makes you think he's a fool?
Well, look, Yithrin is a mighty city. I mean, just look out the windows. We are floating miles in the air. We're under the control of the most powerful magic users the world has ever known. We have nothing to fear. We have reached the pinnacle. Nothing can harm us. So any extra attempts for power are just madness. We're at the pinnacle. I mean, look around you. This place is magnificent. Our towers, we're floating. We have towers devoted to the studies of magic even more. But we have reached the pinnacle. This is enough. Nothing will bring down the city of Yithrin.
The problem with pinnacles is the only way from here is down.
Ah, don't be ridiculous.
Well, let's hope you're right. Can you do you know any interesting places in this city that I could visit? I'm new to the town.
Visit the Bazaar of the Bazaars. Plenty of things to get there. Clothes.
That sounds interesting.
Magic users, spell components, magic items, I should say. Yeah, the Bazaar of the Bazaars. Definitely check that out.
That's near that spider silk tailor, correct?
Oh, yes.
I got this robe there. It is magnificent. Have you been there? Did you get a robe done?
Well, check out my robe. And her robe is magnificent.
Oh, exquisite. I love it.
And something...
They certainly... Yeah, go ahead.
So something you notice is there's a gap here on the side of the tower. And it reaches... If your vision would get it. Oh, actually, I'll make sure that your vision will get it by pressing a... Oh, no. So right to the north of the tower, I'll just make sure. Yeah, you see there's a door here. And there is another... an opening here and an opening here. But nothing in between them. Sorry, we'll do that. There we go. So there's a massive gap between here and nothing in between it. And it's about 35 feet across.
Can we all see that, or
Yep.
just some people? Okay.
Oh, you can all see that.
I guess we're gonna explore that, but before that, Theodore will just check what's behind the door over here.
Behind door number 2.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nothing much of interest. It just leads to that bar that you're at before.
Okay. Just making a mental map of the place. I guess he'll approach the door with Snuggles while Destiny is still talking to the ladies.
Hey. What's Tenzin and Ogun doing?
I guess Ogun is just walking around looking at things. Is there anything of interest inside this circle room?
Yes, this irregularly shaped room contains 6 staff stored in racks along its walls, with room for more. There's 6 staffs in all.
I'll ask Destiny if anything magical pings up about these staffs.
I guess she'll leave her circle and go check it out.
None of the staffs ping as magical.
By the way, I don't think Destiny has any vision apart from what others see. Or Theodore, maybe.
Not sure why that is, but
Could-
we'll put it on.
Because, yeah, the room that isn't revealing its ad. Now it works. Thank you. Do those staffs look like levers or just staffs?
I mean, there's lots of them. One has a blue tint to it. One looks made from a burnt piece of wood that's been charcoaled. Another one is made from purple glass. You can see through it. One of it's made from some type of golden wood. Some of them look similar to oak. And one of them you recognize is made of Shardland. And actually, sorry, I'll take it back. The Shardland one is pinging as magical.
I guess Destiny will say, she'll point out to that staff and say, well, that one's magical if you want to touch it. I wouldn't though. We've come upon Shardolin before and it messes with people's heads. While that's happening, can Theodore make like a perception check across the hole there?
Sure. Make a perception check. $17. You don't notice anything. You have a close look, and there's just a chasm between this and the opening on the other side.
Would I be able to try?
Sure. Make a perception check as well.
Perception.
Similarly, you don't notice anything.
I think there's like 2 more ways we haven't checked out. Ogun points at a door, if that's a door down
It
here,
is.
and an hallway kind of thing that's down here.
Sure. We can go check those first. And Theodore will say that room to the side is just like a hangout place. Nothing special. People talking.
Okay.
In the meantime, Destiny will find another group of people and just ask them what's behind the gap. But we can do that later. We can explore the rooms first.
I'll speed this up a bit. These rooms to the north and the south, like where Tenzin is, are just empty storage ones. Nothing much of interest there. Yeah, and each room contains cabinets. Sorry, what's the? Yeah, a single table and a cabinet filled with just ruins and dust and not much else. and everything is in disarray and covered in ice. This appears to be some type of bureaucracy thing. In stark contrast to the ballroom, though, this has plainly suffered from the fall of Ythrin. You trying that door, Tenzin?
Yeah. Is it locked?
Nope.
That's fine. I'm honestly thinking.
Oh,
Can I sneak behind that guy?
You can certainly try.
I'll give him guidance if I see he's trying to sneak around. Not that he needs it.
Okay. This guy continues to look out here. Doesn't notice you behind him.
Thought you could keep me out of here.
He turns around and says, "Look, you're not supposed to be in here. I suggest you leave. It's time for you to go."
I'll get out of this room.
Okay.
I just wanted to scare him.
Mission successful. Okay,
Oh,
this
sick.
room. Sorry, this room down here. 19. Ooh, wait a minute. Sorry, it's just got my notes confused here for a second. So this room here is similar to the other one, just a very small table and a desk in there. And yeah, you go inside the desk and there's just crumpled paper inside here.
Theodore would check the paper out, see if
It's
he can.
no. And when you touch it, it falls apart in your hand. It's brittle. It's just not plain old not working. Plain old
Okay.
not functioning. Okay, Tenzin, you got a door before you. Do you open it?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I hear anything?
Make a
first,
perception check? Yeah, you do hear. You hear some bubbling sounds. You hear some footsteps inside.
Okay, I'll open it then.
Okay. So, what you see... yeah, why can't I share that artwork? I'll just put it in Discord. So if you check Discord... okay, so this is what you see. So this is a person there. Obviously a huge suit of armor, a massive sword at its side. And you can't help but notice that where its head should be is a brain in a jar on top of its head. Yeah, and you see shifting green and purple lights spill into this room through a single window. Bolted down, tables hold an array of equipment, beakers of alchemical fluids, needles, surgical tools, cord leather tubes, and more. And then you see the suit of armor. And you hear a voice coming from... "See you open the door. Why don't you come inside?"
Just looking for the bathroom.
"It's not here."
Okay. I'll close the door.
Okay.
There's someone in there, guys.
What does he look like?
He's armor with a brain in a jar. He has a big sword.
did he sound friendly?
Not really. But he didn't stop me from leaving, so
Wouldn't be hostile then. He could give us some answers we're looking for.
Should I try and ask him some questions?
Yeah.
What kind of questions? What do you want to do? What do you want to know?
Where's the
Oh.
bathroom?
The Mythalar, I guess. How to use it.
I mean, do we want to raise suspicion before we explore the rest of it?
Hmm.
I mean, I can
Maybe-
ask, no problem, but
His
Maybe-
allegiance, perhaps, to Aerial Arctus.
sure, I can ask what he thinks about him, I guess. It's asking what his allegiance is a bit suspicious, but I can just ask his opinion on him. Okay.
Yeah.
How about just call the others over here in case there's trouble? I guess Snuggles will approach and Destiny will stay a little bit at a distance. And I guess Theodore will cast Bless on himself, Tenzin, and Stella.
Okay.
Let me just check my spell slots. Yeah, I'll do it at level 1.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll approach the door, open it, and
Okay.
I'll say, hello, mighty warrior. Would you have a minute to discuss Moradin?
To discuss what, sorry? Moradin?
Moradin's like a Jehovah's Witness.
No, but feel free to come inside.
If I may, thank you. That is an interesting armor you're wearing.
Well, to be honest, most people comment the fact that I'm a brain in a jar, but sure. Fantastic armor, I agree.
Well, as a scientist, I do wonder how you manage to be alive in that jar. I'm sure there's some interesting scientific explanation about it.
I can show you, absolutely. Would you like to see?
Well, I would not like to be the brain in the jar yet.
Well,
Maybe
that's-
eventually. I'm sure that would prolong my life indefinitely.
Well, that's the only way I can show you. And trust me, I'm not divulging my secrets. But if any you or your friends wants to become a brain in a jar, just say the word.
What's it like being a brain in a jar?
It's better than dying. Let me tell you that much. Tell me,
Oh,
I have
I
a
think-
question for you.
Of course.
How are you enjoying Yithrin? How are you enjoying the sights and the sounds of the city?
Oh, it is magnificent. So much to explore, so much to see. I've been here 3 days, and it feels like I need weeks to explore it, and I still won't see everything.
Get out of my chambers.
What did I say?
Get out of my chambers. You're either a fool or a liar. So leave. I have no interest in talking to you.
You do not like Itrin?
Look outside, you damn fool. The city is a wreck. It's crashed from the sky. You're too dumb. As I said, you're either a fool or a liar. Either way, I want nothing to do with you. Leave.
My apologies. I am speaking as an outsider and as someone who's interested in magic and undiscovered places. The city that seems ruined to you seems magnificent to me. It's just a different point of view. I'm sure it was magnificent to you before it crashed. Was it not?
Make a persuasion check. At advantage, because that was a good speech.
I'll give myself a flash of genius on that.
Sure.
For a 22.
Now tell me, what is it Oh, okay, I believe you. Those idiots outside, they continue to pretend that the city is alive, living the glorious life. They're just idiots. I know what happened to Ythrun. I know it fell from the skies. I am very interested in returning Ythrun to its former glory. I don't know why the city crashed, but I believe by conducting a certain ritual, we can turn back time and return Ythrun to its previous glory, floating above the skies unheeded. So that is my greatest desire, my greatest wish, is to return. I just saw the oh my brain in a jar gift there. To return Ythrun to its previous glory. If you are curious about these magical items and magical effects, this is possibly the greatest magical thing that will ever happen. Are you interested in assisting me?
I am. What would this ritual entail? What do we have to do? I would love to see this city fly again.
Have you seen the obelisk? And yes, you have seen the obelisk.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
The great ruler of the city was someone called Areolathus. And Areolathus is just a floating skull at the moment. He's been defeated time and time again, but he keeps coming back. Now, if you were to get Areolathus' Staff of Power, which he keeps in his study, and use it on the obelisk, it is my belief that time itself will be reversed, and the city will be restored to its previous glory. So get the Staff of Power, apply it to the obelisk, and Ythrun, time itself will be reversed, and Ythrun will return to its glory.
By the way, my name is Theodore Strom. What can I call you? What is your name, if I may ask?
Viniranda.
Well met. Can you point me to the study where we can find the staff?
Yes. All you need to do is cross over the invisible bridge connecting this tower to the next one, and ascend into his study.
Are there any dangers on the way?
Apart from Areolathus, you mean? The Demilich?
Well, the Demilich is resting in his phylactery right now. I think you could even join us on the path there. I'm sure he won't be dangerous. I think we disabled him for a while.
Shall we say, have certain spells that are cast on me that prevent me from ascending into his tower. And he may or may not be in his phylactery, I am not sure. But he does have a habit of coming back sooner rather than later.
Do you perhaps know where the phylactery is?
I've not been up there, so I do not know.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on for it. Anything else you can tell us about the other tower? I guess since you haven't been there, not much, but still.
Not much, but bring back the Staff of Power, and we can work on turning back time at the at the obelisk.
By the way, this city is powered by the Mythalar, correct?
The Mythalar still contains great power. My understanding is more than one thing can be attuned to the Mythalar, and if everything is in agreement, all things attuned to it is in agreement, then it can do great things. It can move cities, it can change the weather. but it requires the consensus of every being attuned to the Mythalar.
I see. I'm asking because it seems to be connected to the eternal winter that's, well, not eternal, but it's been lasting for a few years. Could we, if the city leaves this place and flies again, would the winter end? Would you know?
I would not know.
Okay. I guess wait here and we will do our best to get the staff here and see if we can make the city fly again.
Wait, who Star's gonna shoot in from the corner. Who else is attuned to the Mythalar then? If it requires the consensus of everyone attuned to it.
I have no idea. At a guess, though, I would say Ariolathus, but I can't guarantee that. He would seem like the obvious person.
I guess we need to unlife him permanently.
And as you ponder exactly what to do, as the DM departs to get his kids from school, looks like we'll be having one more session. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to crack it next week. And yeah, but I really need to dash, guys.
No worries.
Okay, but we'll see you next week.